Hello, just a quick video because it's been a while since the last one. Version 0.8.0 for CashScript is now officially out. So CashScript now has full cash token support. And in this video, we're also going to cover all the changes to the CashScript playground. So the CashScript playground has also been upgraded to version 0.8.0 and supports all cash tokens features. But let's talk about that in a bit. So heading back, the beta version of version 0.8.0 has been out for a while and has seen active use on the chipnet, on the test network, where the cash tokens upgrade activated early. But now the cash tokens upgrade has been active and alive since a month on mainnet. So the version 0.8.0, of course, needed to have a proper release, and it's been already out for a few weeks. So the changes are mostly the same as for the beta version. So if you're interested, I suggest you check out the release notes. And if you want to migrate from an older version, you can also take a look at the migration notes because there have been quite a few breaking changes. You can also read the most important changes on the Twitter thread by the CashScript account. It has some cool and interesting example contracts and with some example code. So if you just want to dive headfirst in, I think this is a good way to do it. It only includes the most important features at the top. So this about covers the version 0.8.0 upgrade. So you can now install it the normal way. No need to get the beta version. And we've been hearing very positive feedback. So I hope there will be many more projects using the cash tokens features on CashScript. So now let's take a look at the playground. So if you start a new playground project, you won't right away notice much difference. Only in the wallet section where you can now check out the UTXOs. And if you fund one of your wallets, for example, this UTXO holds an NFT and it displays the token ID or the token category in both ways. So as you may know, the default way, because of the history for transaction IDs, is to show in the reversed way. So this is the default. So for example, this token starts with 1B and then continues. And this is the unreversed. So this is how you would use it in a Bitcoin Cash script. So it ends in 1B, so it's just the reverse, and it ends with 14. Here it starts with 14, so the hexadecimal numbers are reversed. And here you can see no capability, so it's not a minting token or not mutable. So it's an immutable NFT, and it has a commitment. So some data attached to it. The data field is the hexadecimal OE. So that's all that changed for the wallet section. And of course, now you can also see the token address. So token addresses start with Z, and that's something new. And token addresses are used to receive tokens. So it's not a good practice to send tokens to normal addresses because not all normal addresses support tokens. But these test wallets or these CashScript playground wallets, of course, do support tokens already. So I instantiated a contract in another tab. So here I filled in some parameters. I pressed create and sent one UTXO to this address. And as you can see, the new contract addresses also have a token version, and they are longer than before because these contract addresses are now using pay-to-script-32. So this is also introduced in the new cash tokens upgrade. So the old smart contract transactions used to have a 20-byte hash of the contract script, but now it's using a 32-byte hash of the contract script. This is a technical change, but just means the contracts are more secure in adverse situations. So attackers can't change parameters and brute force the hash. So CashScript uses the more safe option by default. So this is why it says pay-to-script #32 for the 32 bytes standard. And these used to start with a P and still do, and the token version starts with an R. So unlike the normal token addresses, which of course start with a Z. So the new token addresses for contracts start with an R. And of course, here you can also see the UTXOs. So the token category is of course displayed twice again, once in the normal way, which you will see on block explorers, and once in the unreversed way, which is used in script. We hope this makes it clear when to use either version, because it's not always evident for new contract creators. This one also doesn't have any capability and has an NFT commitment of 00. Besides that, there's nothing much going on in the tab on the top. So let's take a look at the bottom. So here the new feature is the add tokens to output. So if you want to add multiple outputs, of course you can check this slider multiple times. But if you just have one output, you can add tokens to this output, and by default it will just ask you for the token category and the amount of fungible tokens. But if you also want an NFT information to this output, you will also check this button, and you will then get the option to enter the commitment and enter one of the three capabilities, so non-minting or mutable. If of course you don't want any fungible tokens, you can just use 0 for the amount. So this is how you would attach tokens to outputs. And this is, of course, you need to check that the tokens you want to create in the output are viable because of the inputs. So you need to check that you have either the same tokens or you have the permission to mint no tokens or mutate existing tokens. So you have to be careful about the capabilities. So this about covers it up. And is all the most important stuff about the upgraded CashScript playground. I hope this was informative, and see you in the next video.